Did you know some everyday foods can fight arthritis better than pills? Stay tuned, because today you'll discover the top 3 must-eat arthritis busters. Arthritis isn't just a little joint pain. It can steal your freedom, your hobbies, even your peace of mind. But what if the right foods could hand you back some control? Today we're diving into 3 scientifically backed foods that can help soothe inflammation and protect your joints. And trust me, you'll want to watch till the very end, because the first food I'll reveal has been called nature's most powerful anti-inflammatory. You won't want to miss it. Let's start with the third food, small, mighty, and often sitting right in your kitchen. Coming in at number 3, we have berries. Yes, those colorful, juicy little gems. Whether it's blueberries, strawberries, raspberries, or blackberries, these fruits are absolutely packed with antioxidants. Studies show that people who eat berries regularly have lower levels of inflammatory markers like C-reactive protein, which is closely linked to arthritis severity. You might wonder, how do these sweet treats help aching joints? Think of inflammation like a slow, steady rust eating away at a metal hinge. Berries work like natural anti-rust agents. Their high levels of anthocyanins, the pigments that give them their rich colors, help block the inflammatory pathways that fuel arthritis damage. It's like sending a team of firefighters straight into your joints to cool things down before real damage happens. Have you ever noticed your knees or fingers feeling stiffer after a weekend of heavy, processed foods? Imagine reversing that trend by simply tossing a handful of berries into your breakfast or blending them into a smoothie. Tiny habit, huge reward. Now, sliding into second place is something a little richer. Fatty fish like salmon, mackerel, and sardines. Why fish? Because they're loaded with omega-3 fatty acids, nature's answer to overactive immune responses. Research has consistently shown that omega-3s can significantly reduce joint tenderness, morning stiffness, and even the need for pain medications in people with rheumatoid arthritis. It's not magic, it's simple biochemistry. Think of omega-3s as peacekeepers. While arthritis stirs up a riot of inflammation inside your joints, omega-3s step in like skilled negotiators, calming the chaos and reducing the attacks on your cartilage. Have you ever felt frustrated when even gentle activities like gardening or walking seem to inflame your joints? Fatty fish can be your quiet bodyguard, helping to shield you from unnecessary pain. Plus, they're delicious and versatile. Grilled salmon, a sardine salad, or a comforting fish stew can all fit beautifully into your week. And now for the gold medalist, the ultimate arthritis-fighting champion, turmeric. Turmeric isn't just a colorful spice tucked away in your pantry. Inside it lies curcumin, a natural compound so powerful that researchers have compared its anti-inflammatory effects to some over-the-counter drugs, without the harsh side effects. If inflammation is the fuel that feeds arthritis, curcumin is like cutting off the oxygen supply. Studies suggest that curcumin can block molecules like NF-κB, which play a major role in chronic inflammation. What's even more exciting? Some trials found that patients with knee osteoarthritis experienced significant improvement in pain and physical function after taking turmeric supplements daily. But here's the secret. Curcumin is not easily absorbed into the bloodstream. You need a pinch of black pepper, yes, plain old pepper, to unlock its full power. Piperine, the active ingredient in black pepper, can boost curcumin absorption by up to 2,000%. Without it, you're leaving most of turmeric's magic on the table. Have you ever sprinkled turmeric into a curry only to forget it was even there? With a tiny tweak, adding black pepper, you can turn that sprinkle into a serious health upgrade. Now that you know which foods can be powerful allies against arthritis, how can you actually work them into your life without it feeling like a chore? Start simple. Toss a handful of mixed berries into your morning oatmeal or yogurt. Keep a bag of frozen berries on hand if fresh ones aren't in season. They still pack a punch. Plan 2 or 3 fish-based meals a week. If cooking fish feels intimidating, start with easy options like canned salmon or sardines. They're affordable, quick, and just as potent. Make a sandwich, mix them into a salad, or pair them with whole grain crackers. And for turmeric, make it a daily ritual. You can stir half a teaspoon into a warm glass of milk or plant-based milk at night. This golden milk tradition isn't just cozy, it's clinically smart. Just don't forget that tiny pinch of black pepper to boost the benefits. Turmeric can also be added to soups, stews, eggs, or even smoothies for an anti-inflammatory lift. Now, a quick word of caution, because even healthy changes can go sideways if we aren't careful. First, when it comes to berries, natural is best. Watch out for canned berries packed in sugary syrups. All that sugar can trigger more inflammation, completely defeating the purpose. For fish, aim for wild-caught varieties when possible, and steer clear of heavily breaded or deep-fried versions. Deep frying can introduce unhealthy fats that contribute to inflammation. And with turmeric, don't assume more is always better. Taking huge doses without guidance can upset your stomach or even interfere with medications. Start small, be consistent, and if you're considering high-dose supplements, talk to your doctor, especially if you're already on blood thinners or arthritis medications. Arthritis may feel like a lifelong sentence, but with smart, simple choices, you can start stacking the odds back in your favor. Berries to block the rust, fatty fish to calm the internal storm, and turmeric to cut off the inflammation at its roots. 3 foods, 3 powerful tools, and they're all within your reach. Remember, small daily actions build up into real, lasting change. Your joints, your hands, your knees, they deserve all the care you can give. Arthritis isn't just a small inconvenience. It's one of the leading causes of disability worldwide, affecting over 350 million people across every country and culture. The joint pain, stiffness, and swelling it causes aren't random. They result from ongoing systemic inflammation that eats away at cartilage and limits natural movement. If left unchecked, arthritis can lead not just to chronic pain, but to permanent joint damage and a serious loss of independence over time. But here's the powerful truth. While no diet can cure arthritis completely, strong scientific evidence shows that targeted foods can slow its progression, ease symptoms, and protect the joints we depend on daily. Choosing what we eat isn't a small act. It's a direct line of defense. Today, you've learned about 3 of the most proven, effective foods to support joint health naturally. Berries, packed with antioxidants that neutralize free radicals before they can attack your joints. Fatty fish, rich in omega-3 fatty acids that reduce the inflammatory chemicals driving arthritis pain. And turmeric, loaded with curcumin, a bioactive compound that actively blocks inflammation at the molecular level, something even prescription medications aim to do. These effects aren't theories. They're supported by years of clinical trials and human studies showing measurable reductions in joint pain, swelling, and stiffness when these foods are incorporated into a daily diet. Real science, real impact. And remember, the goal isn't overnight transformation, it's steady, daily choices. Each healthy meal, each small adjustment, builds towards stronger joints, better mobility, and a fuller, freer life over time. If you found today's video helpful, please click that like button to support the channel. Subscribe so you never miss more life-changing, science-based health tips, and share this video with someone you care about who might be struggling with arthritis. Together, we can turn small, smart actions into powerful, lifelong changes. Thank you for watching, and remember, your health is always worth fighting for.